recording.
All right, so we're back after a little verbal persuasion, if you will. Try not to lose my temper with it and break it. Anyway, we ended up using a little bit of hammer motivation, if you will. We just tapped it in there, gave it a little tap, and it went right in. I don't know if it was the right way, but that's the way it happened. So now it gives you these two small cotter keys. One goes above the bottom shaft, and one goes above it. This is basically just keeping these plastic bushings in line, and then also keeping it from falling out the bottom, even though it has that Phillips screw at the top. I don't think it'll ever go anywhere, but you know, this was their trade. They created the boat. I'm just trying to, the monkey trying to figure it out. So let's see here. So you can't give that a little bit of a quarter turn and get to it. I don't know if it's picking up on the camera here, but there's these little holes in the pin. Cotter key goes in. Cotter key goes in. I hate messing with the smallest things when you get big clunky fingers. Used to not be this fat, folks. You know, it used to be what they call a PT stud, and broke my back, and well, that was a few, 14 years ago. It happened right before my son was born, and then built myself back up, and well, just put myself back together as we go. And well, age and just got fat. All right, so we get a little bit of play out of that cotter key. We're gonna loosen her up just a little bit. Oh, dagnabbit. Try it again. I tell you what, my son, he's a good sport putting up with my nonsense. Yeah. Down here on an even playing field here so I can see. Alright, well, we're gonna take that all the way out. I know which screw I'm after, which hole I'm after. Alright, cotter key in. Now we're going to tighten that back up. I'm almost positive it shouldn't have been that difficult, but it happens. There we go. Then there's supposed to be another. This other cotter key goes in here just at the bottom. Keeps, in case that screw would come out at the top. Just another buffer, keep you from losing your whole 9 yards. All right. Moving on to the rudder control, the old 8-ball up there. If you see here, as I move it back and forth, all the way left and right. So we got it about center, about even with each other. Right there. All right, so this is where a 10mm wrench and an 8mm socket will come in. Comes from the land of the bicycle world, it looks like. It looks like it's already sized to the right size for me, but we'll maybe too soon to tell. Kind of want it tight. I don't want to end up having, constantly going around the lake making a left turn. So not NASCAR. I'm trying to go fishing. Some would say I would have a fishing addiction. Since this is one of the first videos that it might, hopefully if it turns into be a channel, we'll be launching. The term dirty addiction comes from a off-road truck club I was a member of in Oklahoma, Lawton, Oklahoma, Fort Sill. It was put together by a whole bunch of soldiers. We all liked off-roading, and it was a catchy name, and anyway, it was put together for us, where all the soldiers have like knowledge and like-minded and love to go off-roading. And one of the guys, he was the original president or one of the original founders as well. His son was deaf, and we ended up raising a whole lot of money for a Dallas Children's Hospital. They're the ones that his son was born deaf, and they ended up putting the cochlear implants in for him and all that stuff. And that was the original premise of the truck club, was to give back to the hospital and help kids the less fortunate. Well, as it's evolved, I love the name of it. I took the club up to Alaska when I was stationed up there, and the club itself is evolved to be it's still love it to be a non-profit, but now it's turned into my overland and off-roading business. We do a lot of stuff with Jeeps, a lot of building here and there. They say that the other controller is up here. There it is. I'm going to take the slack out of it. So slack. Okay, got the slack out of the. All right. So anyway, so the off-road truck club was built. It was formed. It was disbanded. A lot of guys. We moved on. We grew up, whatnot. I love the name of it, so it became the name of my business. And well, it's Dirty Addiction Off-Road and Uplander Upfitters. And well, now outdoors because well, I'm getting into where I'm selling stuff and doing sponsored guided fishing trips and whatnot, and go from there. And let's see here, the rudder looks like we did the rudder right, so there that is. And it should have a spring where it goes back down. All right, so thought it would have a spring for it to go back down. I think it does. And that's in this contraption here. And I think that's what just wound a little bit too tight. So let's see here.
son of a gun. You thought I was going to say son of a bitch, didn't you?
Well, almost positive that wasn't supposed to happen. Give us just a minute and we'll be right back. Okay, so this right here is very similar to a Venetian blind. Alright, you have to pull it in, pull it up. It's going to stay up there by itself. Put it straight out. Right, son?
Should. Just gotta play with it a bit.
Okay. Okay, so it stays up and you pull it straight out. You bring it into you. And then drop it back down. Okay? Let me show you what not to touch. Okay? Because I didn't know no better. I thought it was stuck. Don't touch this.
No touchy. No touch.
That'll be pain in your butt for the next 20 minutes while you're trying to figure that out. It's preloaded. It was a nightmare. All it does is control this and lets it go back down. All right, it's good that it goes back down, but no touchy orange. No touch. All right. So now we got it together. This is the battery box that they speak very highly about. It is really a nice box. I do wish that Feel Free would give us more access into the hole, so it would make life easier running more lights. Because yes, I will be putting navigation lights on there. I will be putting a stern light on here. It really doesn't give us a whole lot of options for running that stuff, because there's no way to get inside the hole yet. I mean, emphasize yet, because I will probably be putting at least an access panel or two into this, either down here in the back, where it won't be messing with nothing here, or maybe even put one up here at my feet. I'm not real sure, but it's destined to have a 3 or 4 inch at least hole, so I can, so make it easier for running wires. But anyway, let's see, what haven't we covered yet, son? Oh, let's look at the hole here. A lot of the videos that you show online, come over here, son. All right, a lot of the videos you show online doesn't show how the hole is. Now this is a tri-hole. That's what gives it a stabilization, but none of the videos would show the actual bottom of the boat. So I was trying to come up with ways to come up with a better cart. And that's going to be a build video too, is reinventing the wheel, because, well, I don't think it's necessary to spend $400 for a cart, or not really $400, $200 for a cart, when I can put one together for next to nothing with some old bicycle parts and make it work. It's going to be a lot better if we're going over the rugged terrain that I like to take stuff to. If I'm just going to be an inch off the ground, I just use the little wobbly wheel in the back. But yeah, for that's it for today with Dirty Addiction Off-Road. Please like and subscribe if you like what you see. I'm amateur videotaping, so don't hold that against me, but hopefully it'll get better as we go. But this is my shop. We like to tinker around with about anything in here. Make a knife or two, or even completely disassemble, reassemble a Jeep in here. So like, follow, and subscribe, and watch us for the next videos. Thank you.
Also, feel free to check out Amateur Opinion, linked either in the description below or in the channel section of this very channel.